Alert forecast.
Well, not too much past daybreak. We did get to see some showers roll in, but before the rain did set in, and it was light, here's a nice view of the sunrise this morning captured by Kenneth Johnston at Afton. The amounts of rain that fell this morning, pretty paltry. Most locations were under 1/10 of an inch, so not a whole lot. We still have a couple more opportunities, but again, we're going to fall well short of a ½ an inch, if not more, unless we get a localized thunderstorm. Right now, as we look off to the south and west from Scott Stadium, we're seeing more skies of blue as the sun continues to filter through those clouds, and that's been the case here late this afternoon. We're kind of just off our actual daytime high. We touched 73, currently 70 at the airport. We have 70 in Madison, 71 in Palmyra, and some low to middle 70s across the Shenandoah Valley. As we take a look at the satellite radar combination, you can see how the clouds have thinned out from earlier in the day with those morning showers, and then we'll zoom in a little closer. The actual front is yet to cross the Alleghenies, but will. And if you go up toward Newmarket and Luray, there are some showers in progress here, and over the next few hours we could certainly run the risk of seeing a shower or even a thunderstorm. Temperatures overnight will settle into the lower 50s, and we'll still hold on to some shower chances into the early morning hours of Thursday. Now, temperatures tomorrow will start with a lot of clouds, maybe a leftover shower, and then the clouds will start to thin out. So later in the afternoon, we should top out in the lower 60s. And as we look at additional rain, I think it's going to be well under 1/4 of an inch, unless there's a localized downpour, a heavier shower, even a thunder shower. Most of the action tomorrow will be focused with the steadier, some heavier rains farther off to our south and east. So again, we've got a cooler day here for Thursday, but not a whole lot of rain. A nice Friday. I will say that it'll be a chilly start early Friday morning with numbers down in the low 40s. And then Saturday, by and large, seasonable day and largely dry. There could be a few isolated showers. Looking ahead to Sunday, it's only Wednesday, but Mother's Day, it looks like the next storm system really approaches Monday, but it could get in here late Sunday night. But I can't rule out a shower, even a thunderstorm. It'll be much warmer as we head through the upcoming Mother's Day weekend. So that front tonight is still just off to our west. More active weather well to our south across portions of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, where there's active tornado watch boxes. But this will be the front that will continue to slide off to the south and east through the day tomorrow. And yes, there is some cooler air behind it. You can see some of these 50s back across the Ohio Valley, of course, across the Great Lakes in the 40s. And Denver had snow earlier today. They're 36, kind of an anomaly there as you look at the national lower 48. So here we are with some shower chances this evening and early tonight. And then overnight, the better chance of rain is going to be across our southeastern counties, certainly as you get down toward the south side of Virginia into North Carolina. But then we'll start to see the clouds thin out during the day. Temperatures will be in the lower 60s. And then that chilly start early Friday morning with numbers down in the low 40s for many. A nice afternoon on Friday with temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70. So some additional scattered showers or even a thunder shower here tonight. Breezy. Temperatures will settle into the low 50s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Again, this was our opportunity for rain, and you can see what's evolved so far. Not a whole lot. We'll see if we can get any additional later tonight and early tomorrow morning. And then our next chance we'll watch Sunday night, Monday of next week.
All right, that sounds good. We'll keep our eyes on that. Well, coming up.